You say it right. This morning we were invited to reflect on the gospel where the question of the identity of Jesus was raised. And the question was asked, that searching question. And then in our sermon, we were again reminded about the whole question of identity. Who are we as people, by our families, our associations, and as Christians? And I recall some years ago, one of our rectors in the same church making the point that the modern day Calypsonian and some of the reggae artists, and at that time he was speaking specifically of Bob Marley, are our modern day proclaimers and prophets. Many of us would have grown up in the day when we were here that Calypso was banjo. But we recognize that the Calypsonian and many other artists have something to say. And this morning, having heard the gospel, having heard the sermon, we're now inviting you to listen to the lyrics from one of our Calypsonians. So he's not here to entertain, but to challenge us and to help us to reflect on who we are. And therefore, I take pleasure inviting Mr. Jermaine Gittins, better known as Cooper Dan, to come and challenge us with your lyrics.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. And so before you play this song, I just want to say I thoroughly enjoyed the Reverend Ellis with the reflection. And yes, we are people in Christ. And I just want to bring it home a little further. When you look into this, whether it's putting on a wig or them glasses or those pretty, whatever you're putting on, when you look in this mirror, you must be able to look back at yourself and say, I know who I am. Because sometimes in life, things challenge us and people put all kind of things on you and they want you to remember who you are always. So listen, I want you to listen to the lyrics in this song. Don't think of it as, it's a soca song. Listen to the message in the song. All right? Thank you. As you ready, song man?
Yo, yeah. See this one for the man in the mirror, huh? The girl in the mirror, yes, you in the mirror. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a perfect man, no. I just see a trying man, and I just see an honest man. Now take a look in the mirror, be proud of your reflection. Everybody has their story, that's why you shouldn't judge no one. People ain't easy. They change like the weather and I can't trust another man. And the music has stressed me. I singing all kind of song and still I can't catch a hand. But I know who Jah bless, no man curse. Sometimes I get the best man, you've got to take the worst. I am so blessed and I know my worth. And every time I look inside the mirror I can say that I know when I look in the mirror, that is me in the mirror. Yes, I know who I am. When I look in the mirror, it is me I see in the mirror. Inside the mirror, that is me in the mirror. Inside the mirror, I see a reflection of me. The landlord is present. Every time you blink is right, I can't keep on blinking sense.
I just share with you
but me children
in the mirror, I know who I am. Understand? And this part is my favorite part. Cause I know who God bless, no man curse. You're singing it, yes. I want you to help me sing the chorus. It's like an affirmation. I know who I am. You sing it on three.
And every time I look inside the mirror, I can say that I know who I am. When I look in the mirror, that is me in the mirror. Yes, I know who I am. When I look in the mirror, it is me I see in the mirror. Inside the mirror, that is me in the mirror.
So when you're looking in the mirror, inside the mirror, that is me in the mirror. I know who I am. A child of Christ. Right?
Inside the mirror.
Yes. That is who I am. So you can give me that who God bless, no man praise one more time, right? And then we can go out.
Yo.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Cause I know who Jah bless, no man curse. Sometimes I get the best man, you've got to take the worst. I am so blessed and I know my worth. One more time, and I'm so happy. Ready? That I know
who I am when I look in the mirror. That is me in the mirror.
one more time.
Yes, I know
Lovely.
who I am when I look in the mirror. It's me I see in the mirror. Inside the mirror, that is me in the mirror. Ha. Inside the mirror, I see a reflection of me. Inside the mirror, is me I see in the mirror. I see a reflection of me.
Church, my name is Jeremy Giddens. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being such a lovely audience for me this morning. And I really love that sermon. Thank you, Reverend.
Thank you very much. That was the second sermon, okay? The second challenge. And I trust you've really been able to hear the lyrics and take them to heart. And as I listened to him, I was reminded of the words from James. Do not merely be the hearers of the words, but doers, okay? Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like someone who looks at his face in a mirror and afterwards, after looking at himself, goes away and immediately forgets what he is like. So we must live our lives in such a way, we must have that identity in Christ in such a way that when we look in the mirror, we are proud of ourselves and we can go out there and testify by our lives and by our words. Thank you, brother. Another modern day prophet. Bless you.